Have you ever wondered what a week's worth of hybrid training looks like? Between running, lifting, strength, endurance, speed, power, there's a lot we're trying to improve all at one time. Well, today I'm going to show you what a week's worth of my hybrid training looks like. So let's go. Today is Monday leg day, and we just ripped this, putting it on, so that's great. So I'm going to go find another shirt to wear. All right, I guess this works. Hey, how'd you get in here? So we got legs today, and whenever I drive to the gym is when I really start to plan what I'm going to do at the gym. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I think we're going to do a little blend between hypertrophy and some explosive training today. So let's go get it. So I started off with some hip stretching here, really just open up the hips a little bit. All right, all nice and loose and warmed up. So time to start the lift. I always start off with some compound movements first. So starting off here with some barbell squat, working for both hypertrophy and strength here. So we do 3 sets of 8. And right now I'm working through some poor hip internal rotation. So form is not the best, but we're working on it. After the heavy movement, it's time to do some power and explosiveness training. So we do 2 sets of a 3-3-1. So 3 seconds down, 3 second hold, and 1 second power up. Before moving over to box jumps for 4 sets of 6. Really working on driving up with this and exploding through the jump. After that, we work on isolating the hamstring for 3 sets of 10 to 12, working on hypertrophy. Then a little bit of hypertrophy and strength combined on the leg press with 3 sets of 8. One of my AirPods died and my legs are done. I've never been more happy to be on a finisher in my life. Then 2 sets of 10 on hack squat just to really finish off the quads. So I'm going to finish up with a little bit of mobility work, roll out a little bit, and just start my recovery. This is just a few snippets from my mobility routine, so let me know in the comments if you want a full mobility routine video. Alright, my legs are done. We're stretched. I'm going home. I'm going to give that like a 9 out of 10. I had a PR, so that was cool. But just, solid 9 out of 10. It's a good workout. It's Tuesday, and Tuesday means pull day. Okay, seriously, how do you keep doing this? Okay, just got to the gym, and same deal as yesterday. We're going to do a little bit of hypertrophy and throw in some explosive movements. Add a little bit of strength today, so you should go get it. The gym is quite empty right now, and I'm loving it. Started off with the compound movement again. This time dumbbell rows for 3 sets of 10, working on hypertrophy. Then again, working on explosiveness, working on exploding through this kettlebell swing, and we did that for 4 sets of 7 reps. I'm gonna hit these for some strength. Over to T-bar rows, and I usually like to do 2 sets of heavy lifting at a higher weight with less reps for strength, and then 2 sets of higher reps with lower weight for hypertrophy. Too easy. All right, let's try this again with more weight. Less easy. As you can see, we dropped the weight down. We're going for more reps on this. I'm gonna be so for real. I had another set, and now I feel like I'm gonna puke. So I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. Ooh, I need a sec. Okay, give me just a few seconds. It'll be fine. See, I told you. I just needed a minute. I don't know why you doubted me. My hat is backwards, and that's how you know it's serious. Time to isolate the biceps a little bit and do my favorite variants of curls, which is cable curls. Good news, the bicep finisher worked. Bad news to that, I can't move my arms. All right, we're done. I gotta get my hair cut now, so that's it for today. I think we're gonna give that a 9.8. Yeah, 9.8 out of 10. We had a few PRs, so it was fun. It was cool. All right, we got some interval runs today. For interval runs, I switch it up between like 6 and 8 400-meter intervals and 4 to 5 800-meter intervals, which is a quarter mile and a half mile respectively. Today we're going with the 4 800-meter interval option, and we're aiming for 410 per interval. I don't know how much recording I'm going to do while actually running, so it may just be in between that I'm talking to you. Okay, so 2 things. First, I accidentally ended my workout after my first interval run. So it's going to be 2 runs on Nike Run Club, and that's annoying. And 2, we got like 420 for that one, so maybe I was a little ambitious with that 410. We'll see if it's better on this one or how it goes. Okay, I think it's safe to say that was just an ambitious time. We've been right around like 415 to 425-ish. So I don't have a way to look at what my last 2 intervals were because the Nike Run Club app is not great for interval runs, but maybe I'm just using it wrong. No shade, Nike. Anyways, I feel like we are slower than 410. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say 410 was a little ambitious. And we're literally closer to like 420, 425. So I got 2 more. So I'll update you as it goes. One thing I completely forgot to mention is we have a heat wave coming in. And that heat wave is supposed to peak at 101. So right now, it's about 15 to 20 degrees warmer than it has been on my runs. So that obviously makes your heart work a little bit harder because it's trying to keep you cool as well as run. So I'm capping it off at 3 today just to be smart and not overwork myself. I really wanted to go for 4 intervals, but my last one, my pace dropped down like by a minute. Actually, probably a little bit more than a minute. And I was just done. Just felt done. So we're gonna cap it off here. I'm not happy about it, but control what you can control. Well, that's it for today. Like I said, I'm not too thrilled about it, but you know, it is what it is, and control what we can control and move on tomorrow. I'm going to interject right here just to say that if you're finding this video at all useful or entertaining, then to drop a like, drop a comment, share it, and subscribe. Doing that is a great way to push this video out to even more people, and that's the goal of this channel, is to grow. It also tells YouTube to suggest more content like this for you guys, and if you're watching this video, then it's something you probably find pretty interesting. All right, now back to my training. We got push today. After push, we got to hit some core as well, so I got to get to the gym and try to get the push in quickly. All right, we're all set up. Let's get started. Like always, started off with our compound lift first, starting here with the dumbbell incline bench press. Then did some medicine ball chest passes to work on some explosiveness. I ended up going down in weight to really work on the explosiveness. And can't forget the shoulders, so moved over to some overhead press, working on strength. Hit these for 4 sets of 6 to 7. Next was time to isolate the chest a little bit more with some chest press, which is really just my favorite way to isolate the chest. Did this for hypertrophy for 3 sets of 10 to 12. And then finished off the chest with some chest fly. Did this for 2 sets of 10. Took a little bit more time in the beginning of my lift than I thought, so had to cut the end of my lift a little bit short so we could kind of hit about 8 or so sets of core. So let's do that. Well, like I said, I lost track of time and I was there for like 2 hours. Still didn't hit what I wanted to hit. I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10, to be honest. I mean, maybe could have been a little bit better, but like I still hit almost everything I wanted to hit today. And lifted pretty good, lifted pretty heavy, went to failure, so giving it an 8 out of 10. It's Friday, which does mean a tempo run, so let's go get that. My last tempo run was 2 miles and I hit 19:52, but it is hotter today, so expect a little bit slower. Well, let's get into it. So I was going to check in at a mile and let you guys know how it was going, but super early into my run, I decided to do a 1 mile tempo run or 1 mile all out run. Because I haven't done my mile benchmark in like 4 or 5 weeks, and everything kind of builds off of that. So thought it was important. My last mile benchmark was a 9:04, and that was 5 weeks ago. Today, we got 8:46. So nice PR there, 20 seconds off in 5 weeks. So that's always good. And instead of having that like worn out feeling, like depleted feeling, or like super heavy legs, my chest is like burning right now from this, which is quite common on fast-paced runs. It's your tidal volume, or how much air you can breathe in, getting better. So that's what it's really working. I don't know about you guys, but I always get like post-run envy, I guess you could call it. Like, I did a mile at a PR and I'm super hyped about it, but at the same time, like, man, kind of wish I'd gone 2 miles. But if I had gone 2 miles, I would have been like, man, I wish I would only went a mile and saw my time there. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, no matter what I do, part of me wishes I did the other thing. Anyways, new PR. One of my goals is an 8-minute mile, so that puts us 46 seconds away, and we improved 30 seconds over 5 weeks, so we're getting super close to it. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my long run. It's Saturday, which means a long run. Well, normally it would mean a long run, but I woke up today with some ankle pain and decided not to do my long run to make sure it doesn't get worse. Been bothering me the last week or so, and thought if I kept pushing through it would get better, and it hasn't. So time to take some time off and just let it heal. I am going out of town and going to the beach today, so I am planning on being active, just not doing a long run. So there you have it. Besides taking that long run off, that's a pretty typical week of hybrid training for me, and it's something that I've used to improve quite a bit recently. If you found any aspects of my hybrid training useful, or you want to incorporate it, like, comment, and share. And let me know in the comments which aspect you found the most helpful, or if you think that I could do better and have a better split, let me know as well. And if you have any friends that are thinking about getting into hybrid training, then send them this video as well. It's a great starting point and something that everyone can do. Let's build something great.